Hello guys, what's up and welcome to the new tutorial from the SketchUpArchStudio. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how we can create site context in Enscape 3.5.6 for the SketchUp. Let's get to work. First of all, I'm going to click on the Start Enscape in here. It takes a little bit of time and Enscape will load for us very simple and easy. You can see this is the Enscape environment that we have in here, and we have the option which name is Site Context. If you want to open it, you can press O on your keyboard and site context will be open for you. First of all, the point is that when you add site context, you can't see the site context detail and volumes in the SketchUp 3D environment because it's completely imaginary and it's only available in the Enscape. So click on the Enscape in here and click on the add site context. This work is really heavy for your system. So before you start your job, try to click on the visual setting and reduce your rendering quality on the draft mode. So click on the add site context and type New York, United States. And you can see this map will be open for you. I'm going to maximize the screen in here, move my land marker to some place like that. I can rotate my square for the sizing and resizing. Click on this part of your job. You can zoom in, zoom out, very simple and easy. But try to do this work very smooth because it's really heavy work and sometimes can crash your system. So something like that can be acceptable. I'm going to increase it as I can to see what really happened. You can create more big site contexts completely free in Enscape for the SketchUp. But I try to use some normal land like this, something like that. So this is my coordinates. All the setting is done. You can reset to the project location. It helps you to manage your project on the site context. Right now, I only want to show you how we can use site context. All other details completely depends on you. Alright, we selected our area which we want to create site context. And this is the site context extra information like the building and landmarks, streets and sidewalks, and topography. So finally, I'm going to click on the import in here. It's a really heavy work, so it takes a little bit of time. It depends on your network and internet speed and your graphic card. We will wait to finish this job. Alright, as you can see in here, site context generated for us. So when I hold RMB and I want to orbit, you can see we have lots of lags and problems in the walking or moving. So I try to go upside manually, and this is the site context that we have in here. All the details, shapes and shadows are completely safe and free. You can use them for creating some super realistic hyper quality city and landscape renders. It's really useful for your urban design and urban managing projects. You can see all the details which related to the masses, volumes, trains, stations, metro, and ways or passes. So this is the landmarks and skyscrapers. So I'm gonna click on the visual setting in here, close the site context. I want to use outline a little bit, something like that. For example, 30% is enough, 60% for the exposure. Everything in fine in here, field of view is okay, and auto contrast is on. So I'm gonna click on the V on my keyboard in here. Video editor will be show for us. Click on the show grid lines in here. Go to the visual setting, reduce the exposure a little bit, or you can reset it. So I want to create some very fast and simple animation by this context. So I try to use my frame in some type of angle like this, create my first camera. Second one is, for example, something like that. Another double click, and the third one is something like this, for example. Click on the extra option and everything is done. Click on the second keyframe which you created in here. Click on the timestamp. Reduce the timestamp as you can. For example, 40 like this, or maybe 20 or 10 is enough. Update it. Click on the last camera that you have in here. Click on the timestamp and it's here 20. Update. So come back to the number one, press play in here, and you can see we create some urban design animation, very simple and easy. You can use online asset editor like the vegetations, trees, vehicles, and transportations. for creating more realistic render which related to your site context. As you can see, these type of cinematic renders which generated by Lumion or Enscape, very simple created like that, because we don't have any abilities to create these type of city volumes in the 3D softwares. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If this tutorial useful for you, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.